Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. So a lot of times I see people who are working out really hard. They want to lose their stomach, but they hitting the gym. They doing all this cardio and they're eating. And they're trying to eat halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, I'm making healthier decisions with the food I'm eating. I done cut out my sugar. I done cut out the sodas. I'm not drinking no alcohol no more. I get that group of people, but then I also get the group of people who are, they may be disciplined with the wrong things. They may be consistent with the wrong things, right? You know what I'm saying? And these are all people that you're trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you for trying, but we're not always going to get an award just for trying. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the group of people who, they're kind of like lukewarm. They're kind of okay with their body, but they do want to have a better looking body. They kind of okay with it though. They a little content, but they just, if they could get a little bit better, they want it. And so it's like a combination of things that I've noticed that people are missing. Like you can't just have one of these things. You can't have two of them. You got to have all of them to truly transform your body, to truly be able to lose that stomach. Okay? And so again, this is what I call the Jay Jackson transformation equation. All right? The Jay Jackson transformation equation. All right? So it's D plus V times P equals your transformation. All right? Stick with me. D plus V times P equals your transformation. So the D is you have to have a level of dissatisfaction with where you are. This is like every now and then I'll get on a coaching call, like a game plan call with somebody, and I'll ask them how the progress coming along, and they'll be like, yeah, it's going all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, are you satisfied? You happy with the results you want that you're getting so far? And they're like, yeah, I'm cool with it. And so then I get real quiet. I'm like, so why are we here? What are we here for? You see what I'm saying? Because they're content with the progress that they're making. They're okay with where they are. And when people are having this level of contentment, they're okay with where they are. There's not really like a need for change. There's not really like a priority to make a change and have like true transformation in their life because they okay. And so what you have to have is a certain level of discontent, all right? Dissatisfaction. Like I remember at one point in my life, you know, I was really down on my luck. I wasn't making a whole lot of money. And I had just kind of like gotten into the whole online fitness. Well, not online, but the in-person fitness space. And I was having a really hard time, man. Getting clients, making enough money. I was always struggling to like make enough money to pay my bills, like just basic living stuff. You know, I couldn't really date like I wanted to because I'm like, man, I got to focus so much on making money that I can't even really go out and spend money on a date without thinking about how much money just left my bank account. Am I going to be able to pay for my gas if I'm going on dates? You know what I'm saying? And so I got to a point where I was just disgusted with my situation. I was very discontent with my situation, very uncomfortable about the whole situation. And I just remember just going through this place in my mind where I was just like, I'm not going to be here anymore. This is unacceptable. I'm not living like this no more. And at that point, I just went on a rampage. Like the level of work ethic that I started to have for the change that I wanted to have in my life was just like next level. I was like a madman. It almost seemed like I was obsessed to my friends and the people who know me. And they're like, damn, why is he doing so much? Like, what is this all about? It's because of my level of dissatisfaction for where I was in my life. And so how do you might be thinking to yourself, how does this relate to you? Whether it's you want to lose your big ass stomach, you want to drop 30, 50, 100 pounds, You got to be dissatisfied about it. You can't be listening to these snowflake trainers out here all on social media. Oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, people out here fat shaming you, love you the way you are. No, hell no. If you're not happy with it and you know let's say you got a girl, you know her ass ain't happy with it neither. Yeah, you got kids and your kids going to school down. No, daddy. No, mama, stay in the car, stay in the car. They ain't happy about that shit neither. They don't want they friends to be talking about, oh, your mama, your daddy, they so big, we can kick them in the stomach, pork chops fall out. Yeah, kids bad as hell. They be roasting the damn kids because the parents be overweight. That's me how I know. Because when I was in school, that's what the kids used to be doing. And so, guys, you have to be dissatisfied with where you are. I'm not saying you need to be beating yourself up about it, but you have to have a certain level of dissatisfaction to where, and discomfort to where you're like, man, I can't keep living like this. Man, I can't keep looking in the mirror at myself looking like this. Man, I know I'm way better than what I'm doing. I know I can do better. I know if I do better, my kids and my family are going to start doing better because they looking up to me. You got to be dissatisfied. And so that's the first part of the J. Jackson transformation equation, the D. Plus the V. The V is vision. The V stands for vision. Y'all need to be writing this shit down. The V stands for vision, okay? A lot of times, people, they are uncomfortable. They do have a level of like discomfort with where they are in their life. You know what I'm saying? It causes a lot of like pain. You know what I'm saying? Pain, shame, frustration, disappointment. That happens. Depression. It happens. And they start doing some things here. They might start trying to go to the gym. They might try to start eating right. They're like, man, let me start eating some of these food Coach J putting on his social media, man. I'm tired of having this big old ass stomach, man. I don't want to have no high blood pressure, no type 2 diabetes, man. Right? But then they'll do a little bit, but then they stop. They'll do a little bit, then they stop. And so they be in this whole inconsistency era where they do a little bit for a couple of months, then they stop. They might try it in the new year, then they stop. The reason why that happens is because they don't have a compelling vision of where they want to be at and what's life going to be like when they lose a stomach, or when they drop the weight, when they get healthy. They haven't like really mapped out what their vision, what their life is really going to look like when they make these changes. Like I really want you to think about this. A year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, what will your life look like if you drop the 50 pounds, if you drop the 30 pounds, when you drop the 100 pounds, when you lose the stomach? Will you have abs? Will you have a flat stomach? Who else gonna be impacted? Will your kids be more hip to want to go to the gym because they see you going to the gym? Are they gonna want to eat healthier? You see what I'm saying? Is your spouse, is your partner, they gonna start loving on you a little bit more because they like, damn, baby, you looking real good. You want to go on another vacation? Hey, baby, go ahead and get up out the shower. Come on. I'm waiting on you. They're in the bed waiting on you. What do you want? You got to have a vision. You know what I'm saying? And that vision should light you up. Everyone's vision going to be a little different. And everyone's vision, like, you might have two people who want to have abs, but they might have different reasons behind why they want to have those abs.
Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
They have different reasons behind why they want to lose their weight. And that reason why is what's going to light you up. And so it has to be big enough, though, to continue to push you when times are rough, when times are tough. That's what's going to give you the stamina. A lot of people always think about mental stamina, physical stamina. No, it's emotional stamina. Emotional stamina. That's why you have to have a vision that makes you light up. It has to get you emotional. Like when you're talking to your family, your kids, and you feel something. Your heart might skip a beat. You feel it down in your gut. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That shit make you be like, man, this is worth it. Man, it's a hard day today. I don't feel like going to the gym, but man, I gotta go to the gym, man. I gotta make these folks feel me when they see me. I gotta make them feel motivated when they see me. They gotta be inspired when they see me. So damn right, I'm gonna go to the gym. Like they gotta feel it because you feel it. But if you just out here, shit, I just want to lose my stomach, man. I just want to lose 20 pounds. I just want to lose 20 pounds. But what's the vision behind it? If you ain't got no vision behind what's it gonna be like when you lose it, your ass still ain't gonna take no action. So we got the D plus the V, which is vision, right? We have the discontentment, you're dissatisfied, right? Plus V, which is vision, right? Times P, which is a plan. Yeah. I see a whole lot of folks, they go to the gym. Y'all be going to the gym. You do a couple of abs, you do a couple of bicep curls, you do a little bit of cardio, you might just hoop with your boys. You might go to a club. For some of the ladies who be following, you'll go to a little Pilates class, but your ass winging it. You don't have no plan. And so what happens is you step on a scale one week and you're like, damn, boy, I'm down 2 pounds. Okay, I'm on point. Next week, now I'm down 5 pounds. I'm on point. Next week, you up 4 pounds. You up 6 pounds. Then next week, you down 1 pound. Then you hit a plateau. You like, what the hell going on here? Why I ain't dropping no weight? Because you winging it. You don't have a plan. But when you have a plan, guys, because it's true enough, there's people out here that can get results without having a plan. You can just take your ass to the gym and just do a little bit of moving. You know, just do some cardio, lift a little bit of weight, push yourself a little bit, start eating halfway decent. You'll start seeing a little bit of change. You might not see the change you want, but you'll start seeing a little bit of change. But what happens when a person is doing those things, but they have structure behind doing those things? What happens? You start to see people drop 30 pounds in 3 months, 35 pounds in 3 months, versus the other person who don't have a plan, it take them a year or two. Or they just be struggling for years. That's what a plan does. When you have a plan, it multiplies how quickly you can get results. It speeds up the process. This is how you get the transformation, guys. You have to be dissatisfied where you at, man. If you feel bad about where you are, you feel a little sad, man, that's all right. That's part of being human. You want to be happy all the goddamn time? You just want to be excited and happy and just, woo, all the time? It's called the law of polarity. We're going to have night, we're going to have day. We're going to have love, we're going to have hate. We're going to have sad days, then we're going to have happy days. We're going to have great days. It's part of life, man. And so you start to appreciate the days when you feel good because of the days when you're not feeling as good. Like, I don't always feel like going to the gym, but then the days where I do feel like going to the gym, y'all be like, damn, boy, Coke got a little bit more energy today. Coke got a little bit more charisma in his talking today. Yeah, I'm right there with y'all. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to be a little dissatisfied, man. All right? If you content with where you at, you're not going to do what's required to make changes. You got to be dissatisfied. You got to have vision, knowing where you want to get to. A lot of y'all have a little bit of that figured out, like knowing you want to lose the stomach, knowing you want to drop the weight, but then you have to go the extra distance by knowing why getting these things are important to you. How is it going to impact your life? And you have to take time to do this stuff on your time. Like take 10, 15 minutes a week to just map out, but when I lose this 20 pounds, man, I'm going on vacation. And when I lose this stomach, I'll be looking like a beast, look like a savage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to start planning it out, man. My kids man, I'm going to start doing stuff with my kid, man. My kid, they going to be happy. They going to be proud of me. My girl, she going to be proud of me, man. She ain't need to keep her hands off of me, whatever it is. Vision. And then the last thing, you need to have a plan. If you're just out here winging shit because you got ego, because you just feel like you can get it done on your own, man, you're wasting time. Yeah, you're wasting a lot of time. That's what I did for months, if not years. I was just like, man, all I need to do is just post a little content on social media. All I need to do is just get my clients some results. All I need to do is just know how to communicate a little bit to get clients inside the business and so I can help people. But then I noticed, damn, why my social media ain't really growing like I wanted to grow? What the hell going on here? I just started getting frustrated. But then I went ahead and made an investment into a coach, like the coach I have right now. And I was a little uncomfortable making that investment, y'all. I was really uncomfortable. It was a lot of money. I've never invested that much money into a coach to help me. But man, since I've joined the coaching program, I went from like 20-something thousand people on Instagram. Now I'm at like 85,000. Like, guys, this is how you speed up your results. And so you're not having to go through the bullshit that as long as you're going through it. Going through the discomfort as long as you're going through it. Going through the shame, the embarrassment, whatever else you're going through, the health issues. You don't have to keep going through that if you don't want to. You don't. You just got to be willing to put down your ego and get some help. Get the game plan so you can speed up the process. All right? And so this is how you get your transformation. D plus V times P equals your transformation. Write that shit down. D plus V times P equals transformation. All right? Anyway, hopefully I found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.